Hello and welcome back everybody. It's time for, you guessed it, and probably read in the title, another champion guide. You're sick and tired of playing tanks in the top lane, eh? Seriously, how much fun is it just to get beaten up day in, day out? You build armor, add in a Warmog's armor, and then stand your ground, while your carries get all the glory. Does that sound fair? No. So this time, we're going to help our top lane mains out and show you one champion with whom you can be the carry. Move aside, Aphelios or Vayne, we have a top lane carry in town, and her name is Gwen. Gwen got buffed in the most recent patch to try and bring her up to speed with other top laners, so hopefully you get a chance to try this AP top laner out. If you've never played her, don't worry, we'll take it step by step. So to begin, as usual, her abilities start with her passive, 1000 cuts. It's pretty simple. Gwen's attacks deal bonus magic damage based on the target's health. She heals for a portion of the damage dealt to champions by this effect. Her Q, snip snip, makes Gwen snip her scissors in a cone up to 6 times, dealing magic damage. Gwen deals true damage to units in the center and applies her passive to them on each snip. Her W, Hallowed Mist, protects her from enemies outside of it, and she can only be targeted by enemies who enter the mist. This is a pretty nifty tool when playing against an Ezreal or an Ashe, who have long-ranged ults. Gwen's E, Skip and Slash, dashes a short distance and then gains attack speed, attack range, and magic damage on hit for a few seconds. If you hit champions while the ability is active, some of its cooldown is also reduced. Now we just have one more ability to look at, her ultimate, Needlework. With this ultimate, Gwen hurls a needle that slows enemies' hit, deals magic damage, and applies 1000 cuts to champions' hit. This ability can be cast up to 2 more times, with each cast throwing additional needles and dealing more damage. Gwen is a scaling champion. She'll probably suck early, which is why you shouldn't really blind pick her either. If you see the enemy team pick Kennen, just don't even bother taking Gwen. She won't have a good time against the Yordle. But let's not be so negative about this doll in the top lane. Instead, let's see how you will be able to win games with her. First of all, pick Conqueror as your main rune. She's already got innate healing, and this is going to add to it, especially in longer fights mid and late game. The adaptive force is nice to have for her bad early game as well, so don't even bother checking any other runes. Conqueror is the way to go. As for items, well, of course, Riftmaker is the way to go. You'll want to build AP and add some attack speed to her kit to truly make her shine. So once you've got your own Riftmaker, you've got no other choice but Nash's Tooth. Those are key items for Gwen to survive. Once you've managed to add in Riftmaker as well, you'll be able to contest and fight. The movement speed, attack speed, and ability power are going to make Gwen one of the most annoying fighters in the game once you hit the mid and late game. So yes, you might have a bad time early game in the laning phase, but as long as you survive and come out even, you'll be able to pop off in the late game, bursting down opponents, healing yourself whenever you want. It'll be a fun time, trust us. That was it for our short beginner Gwen guide. We hope you learnt something and will try her out. Until next time.